The OSP declares Kenneth Nanaya Ofori-Atta a wanted person. He is a fugitive from justice.
Former finance minister turned athlete Ken Ofori-Atta is on the run. So earlier this morning, the Office of the Special Prosecutor held a press conference where they revealed that Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta, the former finance minister, was involved in some corruption and corruption-related cases. And for that matter, they have declared him officially as a fugitive of justice. What that means is that he is now a wanted man. According to the Special Prosecutor, after their investigation, they found out that former finance minister was involved in some underdealings involving so many cases. So they have tried reaching out to him to invite him for some questioning, but he always gives responses through his representative, saying that he is unwell and that he is receiving treatment outside the country. So the special prosecutor basically they talk to the entire right now. They can't see say the man, you know, from their investigation, you see they look like the man who won't come back to Ghana. So that has forced them to now come out to publicly inform everybody that they have put him on the wanted list. So they made mention of so many cases that they have found him guilty of. In fact, before I go to that, let me take you through the official release of the Special Prosecutor, the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Office of the Special Prosecutor has officially declared the former finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta as a suspect in 4 high-profile corruption investigations, including cases related to the National Cathedral Project, Strategic Mobilization Limited, and 2 undisclosed matters. Speaking at a press briefing on February 12, 2025, Special Prosecutor Kisi Ejaben stated that Ken Ofori-Atta is now a wanted person and a fugitive from justice.
In any case, the purported medical letter transmitted through his lawyers to the OSP did not state so or demonstrate so. The OSP is unconvinced that the purported medical letter transmitted by Mr. Ofori-Atta through his lawyers to the OSP represents a medical report to the effect that Mr. Ofori-Atta is incapacitated or is so sickly and invalid to the extent that he is physically unable to return to the jurisdiction without imperiling his life. No serious law enforcement agency, and certainly not the OSP, will be convinced that the purported medical letter stops it from demanding the physical appearance of Mr. Ofori-Atta before it in the described circumstances. We are of the firm conviction here that this is only a ruse employed by Mr. Ofori-Atta in aid of his intention to avoid returning to the jurisdiction and to personally answer questions in respect of the investigations. We are convinced that the real intention of Mr. Ofori-Atta is what was communicated to the OSP in the very first letter transmitted by his lawyers on 31 January 2025. That is, he has left the jurisdiction indefinitely. That was what was communicated to us at the first instance, and that is his intention. He has no intention of willingly returning to the jurisdiction. That much is clear to us. Consequently, ladies and gentlemen of the media, the OSP declares Kenneth Nanaya Ofori-Atta a wanted person. He is a fugitive from justice. The OSP will take all necessary legal steps to secure his return to the jurisdiction and attendance at the OSP. And this is to Mr. Ofori-Atta.
They say your man ran away. That be what they talk. He fear to face justice. In fact, during his tenure as finance minister, this man, I can confidently say that half or maybe more than half of Ghanaians did not have trust in this man. The country was outraged. We cried, we begged the president to change the former finance minister, but to no avail. Charlie, even though we did not have any evidences, but we could tell that there were things happening that Even you don't need anybody, you don't need God or anybody to tell you, say, Charlie, there is corruption going on. So as the news come out today, the whole country now is somehow, at a state of, I will not say maybe disbelief or surprise, but maybe what we have been waiting for is what we have finally heard, that the finance minister has to be brought to book. In fact, from the demeanor of the special prosecutor, you could see that he was full of some anger. I don't know what necessitated that, but you could see from his facial expression that the man is really, really serious and interested in this case. What the man tried to talk, he said them right give Ken Ofori-Atta so many times, trying to invite him to come and answer questions relating to the investigation that they have conducted. But the man, anytime the right give him, he could respond to it in lawyers, saying that he is outside of the country and that he is not feeling well and seeking medical attention outside the country. But at this moment, its office of the special prosecutor, they have realized that the man is not willing to avail himself. In fact, they say from his conduct, they can clearly say that he does not want to appear for questioning, and that has necessitated their decision to declare him as a wanted man, and that anyone with the information of his whereabouts that can help the office of the special prosecutor to find him, they should do so as patriotic citizens.
Yes.
The special prosecutor did not even end it there. Yesterday, news came out that the home of the former finance minister was raided by some unknown people.
Hey.
They said even 4 of those people were military people or were dressed in military uniform.
Hey, really?
Yes,
hey.
That be the news. And they even said that there was 1 police officer and I think 6 other people. They did not disclose the names of these people. In fact, they have released a CCTV footage in which the identity of the Richard Jakpa, you already carried the Richard Jakpa, the man with the former Attorney General carry go court.
Yeah.
That same man where they see for the things like people they believe say the NDC has some connection with this whole matter.
Oh, okay.
But they have also come out to deny it, that they do not have any interest in this, and that the special prosecutor is just doing his work.
Yeah.
What he has been constitutionally mandated to do is what he is doing, and that the NDC should not be dragged into this issue.
Money they talk.
They don't put money for talk, but they talk say as patriotic citizens, you don't have to be enticed with money to be useful to the police or any security agency who is in search of vital information. So anybody at all, Kidi or Gronapi, whoever you be, try to provide information to the special prosecutor.
If money no they talk, how you go feel act.
No. We don't want better things for the country. We believe say things happen under that man in time where they office, where the whole country will be happy to finally know the details of those happenings. So first now people don't really they believe the special prosecutor say he get powers to do those things, and people also they ask the question, how come the special prosecutor no fit raise these allegations against the former minister when he was in office? Right now that the man know the office where you can't do this thing, people they say he be toothless dog. You only they won't do this thing, so say the NDC go have some sympathy for him, so say they go maintain him for him post. But there are other people too will get different opinion where they talk say no, this man he they do in work. And now the reason why they come out they talk be say the stumbling block where they in wait up, he finally come out, and people they try to read meaning into that.
Mother serpent.
Exactly, thank you. That be what people they talk. They say the mother serpent. That be the name where Martin Amidu, the former special prosecutor, give Mr. Akufo-Addo, the former president. In fact, people they talk say it be because of Akufo-Addo. That be why the special prosecutor no fit carry any charge against the former finance minister because of their relation. You know, the former finance minister is what? A cousin to the former president. So right now, that be the words on the street. Across social media, everybody is talking about it. And so we have also thought it's right to bring it to you as your number one entertainment and any other news related channel.
The world.
Anytime we are here to feed you with vital and authentic message.
Information.
You know the end though. As I talk, say some people go raid the house yesterday. The special prosecutor made it clear today, say that thing or it be a low or be settings. They say, you know, we only Shatawale the way they do settings. So they say Shatawale learned the thing from Ofori-Atta. So the man has come back to what? Take back his title. So he be the correct settings man.
Setting man.
They say he set the whole thing up. The people will go in house, will go raid in house. And those people, the special prosecutor that talks say, he say he don't know anything about that. Those people are people that he believes were contracted by the finance minister, the former finance minister himself, just to divert attention, to make the whole thing look like the special prosecutor is trying to what, you know, avenge or maybe trying to do something that he's not supposed to do. But no, the special prosecutor says everything they are doing is within their mandate, and they have the authority and the power to do so, and that they are giving him two options. They say brefier in peace, or we'll come after you.
And at 4:16 p.m. the very next day, it is yesterday, Tuesday, 11 February 2025, before we could respond to the letter that came on Monday, the OSP received another letter from Mr. Ofori-Atta's lawyers. This time, it was an inquiry. Mr. Ofori-Atta's lawyers wanted to know, and they stated that they were informed by the household of Mr. Ofori-Atta that in the morning of Tuesday, 11 February 2025, that is yesterday, 12 men, comprising 1 police officer, 4 military men, and 7 other men in plain clothing, visited Mr. Ofori-Atta's house, and that by threat of force, they were able to enter Mr. Ofori-Atta's house, and they undertook an exercise purporting to be a search of every room, office, gym, and other spaces in the house. Mr. Ofori-Atta's lawyers then inquired if the OSP could confirm that the actions of the 12 men were the instance of the OSP, so as to enable them to decide if a complaint to the police would be unnecessary. Mr. Ofori-Atta's lawyers then prayed for a prompt response from the OSP to prevent imposter action. We are now responding promptly, and we have chosen the course of answering Mr. Ofori-Atta's inquiry publicly at this briefing, considering the circumstances surrounding the purported raid at Mr. Ofori-Atta's house, media reportage of the purported raid, and in light of the reckoning that some media houses have stated emphatically that the OSP was behind the purported raid, and in light of the reckoning that the purported raid is being made to appear as if it was some untoward action by the OSP stemming from some contrived vendetta held by the OSP against Mr. Ofori-Atta. So, here we go. And this is our response to Mr. Ofori-Atta directly, but through you, the media. Mr. Ofori-Atta, the OSP did not raid your house on Tuesday, 11 February 2025, or on any other day. Mr. Ofori-Atta, the OSP did not cause any persons, however uniformed or bedecked, to raid your house on Tuesday, 11 February 2025, or on any other day. Mr. Ofori-Atta, that could not have been the OSP, and that is not our style. If the OSP enters your premises, you will not be in doubt as to whether it was the OSP that had come there, and your lawyers will not have cause to do an inquiry ascertaining whether it was the OSP. We have our unique methods of conducting searches, and we have uniquely designed insignia identifying ourselves, and not just by a statement that we are from the OSP. This is one such main insignia. A person cannot just show up and say they are from the OSP. It's cheap. Anyone can say that. But when the OSP enters your premises, you will definitely know by our insignia, our methods, and the way we identify ourselves that this is the OSP. Our intelligence points us to state that the purported raid on Mr. Ofori-Atta's residence was staged, or at best, an imposter action in an attempt to court disfavor for the OSP and to derail the investigation. You know us very well. The OSP is never deterred by such occurrences.
He said he don't know anything about that. Those people are people that he believes were contracted by the finance minister, the former finance minister himself, just to divert attention, to make the whole thing look like the special prosecutor is trying to what, avenge, or maybe trying to do something that he's not supposed to do. But no, the special prosecutor says everything they are doing is within their mandate, and they have the authority and the power to do so, and that they are giving him two options. He say, brefie in peace, or we'll come after you. And if we come after you, you will not like it, because it will be hot for you wherever you are under this sun. We'll make sure that we make use of all our bilateral and multilateral relationship. Wherever you are, which country you find yourself, we'll make sure that we connect with other security agencies in those countries and make sure that we bring you back to this jurisdiction to face questions and subsequent prosecution. That is the news, and we have decided to bring it to you because we are your number one entertainment and any other news related channel. PFVTV
number one.
Please like the video, subscribe to the channel.